How difficult a day was this for you?
It was extremely difficult for not only myself, but for everyone. On one side of your brain, heart is joy, and the other side is, you're just kind of sad to see some guys that you've been battling with from the start of the summer to now. So that part is difficult.
In the basketball sense, Houston came out with a lot of energy. I know you expected that. We just saw them a couple of nights ago. And they jumped out to an 8-point lead, but your bench really turned things around in that first quarter, and all those guys who came off the bench really provided the spark I think you guys needed to kind of turn the game around.
They did. They did an amazing job tonight. Najee Marshall was incredible. Jose, once again, he impacts the game immediately. Trey came in and gave us good minutes. Garrett, we got a ton from our bench tonight, and they gave us a huge lift and contributed to us winning tonight's game.
Coach, what did it mean to have Josh Hart and Nickeil Alexander-Walker there at the game? I saw the team go out and talk to them. You embraced them after the game.
I've never seen anything like that before. Number one, it's a credit to God and how He's blessing our team, our organization, and the character that we have in our locker room, what we're trying to build. Those guys they mean a lot to us. Josh and Nickeil and Didi and, Sato. And to have guys show up to a game after they've been traded to support their brothers is what we've been trying to build, is what we are building, just that connectivity.
Yeah, I mean, in a pretty short amount of time, you guys have, I guess, built something where it seems like these guys, genuinely do root for each other and support each other. How do you think you guys have been able to do that?
How have we been able to do it? It's just the good Lord, to be honest with you. Griff and Trajan and Swin and Miss B going out and looking for guys that are high character, that compete, that are about the right things. Our coaching staff has been great. Everybody just working, keeping our heads down. Even when things wasn't going well, we continue to stay positive. And we got a long ways to go. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but we definitely want to continue to build a program that's sustainable.
Yeah, and Josh has been pretty honest that, I don't think he had the greatest experiences in the past year at times, but this year I think, has been a really good experience for him. How would you just describe the relationship between you guys these past couple months that you built?
I'm extremely proud of Josh, what he's done this season, who he is. It's a credit to the foundation that he has, his parents, but also he wanted to make a change to be a better player, to be a better teammate, and ultimately to be a leader. And that's what he's done for us, and he's going to continue to do throughout his career. So I'm proud of him.
Yeah, and I was going to ask a similar question about Nickeil. That's a guy who's had his ups and downs, but we've talked before about how you've stuck with him and you made sure to pump him up and show you believe in him. So, I mean, what's it been like just to see, his growth this year and developing that relationship with him?
The same. Nickeil is a person that just has a gentle soul and an amazing smile, and he comes in every day and he works at it. And you guys know he speaks to everybody in the building, shakes everybody's hand, and we're going to miss him. But he's a guy that is continuing to grow. He's going to continue to blossom in the NBA, and that's the goal for all these guys, is to play 10, 15 years and go out and win and have fun doing it.
And I feel like we got to ask now. I mean,
you don't have to ask. You want to.
now, I mean, what do you think it's going to do for this team to add a guy like CJ McCollum to the lineup?
I think it's going to elevate our group. CJ has seen it all, been in the league for a decade, been to a conference championship, has won at extremely high levels, and he's a pro. And we need more guys like him to elevate our group. So we're excited. I'm excited. Our group is excited. And we look forward to welcoming CJ and continuing to build here.
think the kind of the emotions of the day is maybe what led to kind of the slower start from you guys tonight? It kind of just everything kind of coming down on everybody at once?
It could have. The thing about this business, our business, is that we forget that everybody's human. Everybody, referees, media, coaches, GMs, players, trainers, strength guys, like we all human, and that is a factor. So it may have contributed to our slow start, but it's also a credit to that locker room, the character that's in there to pull out a win like today.
When did you guys know that they weren't going to show up tonight? Was it something that you noticed when they were sitting across the court, when they walked in the arena?
I knew that it was a possibility. I just had never heard anything like that, so I wasn't really aware of how to feel or how to proceed. But I'm happy that Josh and Nikhil decided to come because it just speaks volumes of who they are, but also the bonds and the relationships that they built here.
And Willie, can you kind of put into words exactly what was kind of going on in your mind at the end when you went over and talked to those guys? Because it looked like you got really emotional there.
Yeah, I'm still trying to hold back some emotions because, we've gone through a lot early in the season, and those guys were major contributors to us getting to a point that we feel comfortable. And then now, the part of the business that just sucks. But it's a part of what we chose. And so it's tough. But like I said, bittersweet. Yep.
Have you had a chance to speak to CJ yet? And in addition to that, could you speak to the timing of his arrival when your club appears to be ascending and actually becoming a factor now in the postseason picture?
I have spoken to CJ. We had a really good talk just about, what he saw, what he's expecting, and what to expect. It was brief. It wasn't a long conversation, but what was the second part of your question?
Oh, yeah, the timing of his arrival where your team appears to be ascending and becoming a factor in the Western Conference postseason picture.
What about the timing of it? I'm just asking. I'm trying to.
Well, is he? I was wondering when you talked with him, is he kind of excited about joining a team that seems to be moving in
Got you.
this direction
Yeah.
lately?
He is. He's excited. We're excited because we feel like CJ, Tony, and Larry can elevate our group to that level, to the next level. And the next level is giving ourselves an opportunity to play in the postseason. He's a guy that's done it. We have a few other guys on our team that's been in high-level playoff games, and we need more experience like what those guys bring to the team.
All right, thanks, Coach.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.